Hey guys, welcome back to another week in videos. Today I want to share all the makeup that I picked last night for my weekly makeup basket. I do like and enjoy the process of just picking up the products for my weekly makeup basket, because at that time I just pull everything out of my drawers, or I go drawer by drawer and I mix colors, I mix things, and then I can come up with combinations for my weekly makeup basket. This one is special because I have a lot of colorful eyeshadows, as you can probably tell, and I'm excited for it because I have a plan for every single day, different makeup. Last week I didn't do Casual Friday because I had a little problem and I couldn't wear makeup. So since I couldn't wear makeup, my eyes were kind of funky and allergic and all that stuff, I didn't use much of the makeup I had in my last weekly makeup basket, so I couldn't do a weekly favorites. I just can't say, oh, I love this or I love that, or I mix this with that if I didn't. So anyways, you're gonna see some of the products that I had in my last weekly makeup basket, just a few that I'll add it to this one, and I'll share a bunch of things I need to share with you. So if you're interested in all that, then just keep watching. The first thing I want to start with is eyebrows. I have finished 10 products by October the 10th. So some of these products, well, actually all of the products that I have in that project will be shown here in this video. I'm not gonna go into much detail in those products. If you want more information about them, or if you want to know how I'm doing with that, I will leave the playlist down below. I have the first one where I show the products or the intro, and then I have my first update that I uploaded last Friday. So check those out if you're interested. First product that I have for my eyebrows is the Anastasia Beverly Hills DIPBROW pomade in the color Ebony. Now I wanted to mix it with something that I kind of forgot about in my makeup collection, and this is the Essence Eyebrow Designer in the color 01 Black. I don't know what I was thinking when I got this. This is, of course, it's black and it's too dark for my eyebrows, but I'm gonna try to make it work or see if I can use it as an eyeliner. I don't know, I will be experimenting with that this week. Then I also will have this Jordana 12 Hours Made to Last in the color Continuous Almond, and I clean my eyebrows with this. If I have some hairs and I don't have the time to pluck them, this is the best way to hide your hairs. So this is a really good trick to hide those little hairs growing. I also will add the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, because since I'm gonna be doing a combination of these two and see how this works, I want to make sure my eyebrows stay in place all day, and this is a great help. Then for primers, I have two, and they're both sample sizes. The first one is the L'Oreal Youth Code. This has like a skin tone, I don't know, moussey consistency that it helps you, hide those big pores, especially around this time of the year. I get a little bit self-conscious about my big pores, and I like more dewy skin, so they show a little bit more, so having a good primer helps. And I also will add this Pores No More Anti-Aging Mattifying Lotion. This is oil-free, and it's supposed to help with your natural oils, so I will use those too. For foundations though, I have two and they're both kind of dewy looking finish. The first one is the e.l.f. HD Mattifying Cream Foundation. This is in the color Buff, and it's one of the products that I'm trying to finish. This is like a chameleon kind of product. It depends on the primer that you use, the finish that it will give you. And something that I go back to every summer, and I also have foundation routine with this foundation, is the L'Oreal Visible Lift Repair Absolute. This is a rapid age reversing makeup. I don't know, I love anti-aging things. I always love them. So if you want to check out how it looks on my skin, I'll link that in the description box. Then for eye primer, I didn't want to use an eye primer per se. I wanted to use colorful things because of the eyeshadows that I picked for this week. So the first one is the classic NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color Milk. This is a white base and it doesn't have any shimmer. It's very, very pigmented, and I love to use this whenever I'm going to do some kind of light look. So then for my lavender kind of colors that I want to use for this week, I'm going to apply this base. This is the Eyetini in the color Violet. It has like an applicator as for a lip gloss, but I love to apply this all over my lid, just blend it and then apply a powder eyeshadow on top of that. If you choose not to use a powder eyeshadow, it does last a really long time on my eyelids, but I think that the combination of that cream eyeshadow and one of the palettes that I'm going to show you is just divine. I spent like 10 extra minutes last night combining these bases with the colors, the eyeshadows that I have for this week. And it was just like a science experiment that I really, really loved. I stayed, I think, until midnight or even later than that. Then the next one is the Starlooks pencil in the color Ultra Orchid. I tried to use this as an eyeliner. It didn't work as an eyeliner for me because it does have some shimmer and they travel to my eyes. So I'm going to apply it as the base, and then I'll apply powder eyeshadow, and hopefully that will make it work for me because the combination of the eyeshadow, the powder eyeshadow, and this looks pretty amazing. I have this Jordana 12 Hours Made to Last liquid eyeliner pencil in the color Aqua Stone. This is what I have underneath the eyeshadows I have on my lid today. This is something that you can use with green eyeshadows, you can use it with teal, you can use it with blue. It just changes and it gives more of a metallic look that I really enjoy. I also use it as an eyeliner. It's better than the Starlooks one, but this week I'm gonna try to use it as an eyeshadow base. Finally, for eyeshadow bases, I'm gonna use this one. This is by Mary Kay, and this is the color Meadow Grass. It's just a green that I would use more for the fall time, but I feel like when I mix it with powder eyeshadows that are more neon or more, you know, for summer, it creates something different. So then I have two concealers. The first one is the NYX HD concealer in the color beige that I'm almost out of, and I need to do this weekend. I'm filming this on a Friday, so this weekend I'm gonna try to remove everything, whatever is left, with my little spatula. And then for whenever I'm out of that, I'm gonna be using this Physicians Formula Super BB that I'm not too thrilled about, but I'm gonna try to make it work just to finish this product. For eyeliners, I have four. The first one is the ScandalEyes in the color Nude. This is a staple. I use it every single week. This week for my black eyeliner, I'm going to be using this Black Velvet by Urban Decay because it's matte and I can use it in my waterline, or I can use it to touch up my top lash line, because for my top lash line, I'm going to try to use my Essence Midnight in Paris gel eyeliner, and I'm almost out of this. It's kind of dry, so if I need to fix something, I can use the help of that Urban Decay pencil. Then for my colorful looks, I even want more color, so I'm gonna use this eyeliner. This is the Blue Black color by J Cat Fantabulous Gel Eyeliner. I didn't get to use it last week, so I decided to move it to this week, and why not? Then for contouring and bronzing and highlighting, I'm going to use the same city colors that I showed you last week. I didn't get to use it last week. I think I used it maybe once or twice. I do have it on today, and you know, I will continue to use it this week and let you know about it. And then for powder, just one. This is the City Colors HD powder, and I really want to see how this makes my skin look. With this hot weather, it's gonna be really hot next week, so I want to see if it's mattifying, if it's, you know, more of a natural finish. I really want to try this powder and see how it works for me. For blush, I have two. The first one is the Tarte Cheek Stain that I'm trying to finish. This is in the color Muse, and each time I use this, I convince myself that I need to go and buy like 10 more shades. That would be one of my next orders to Tarte. And then I also have the Wet n Wild MegaGlo Illuminating Powder in the color Spotlight Peach. This is supposed to be more like an illuminator bronzer kind of thingy. I'm gonna use it as a blush this week. Mix it with the Tarte one and see how that combination looks. As far as swatches, it looks amazing. I'm gonna see how it looks on my skin. For mascaras, I'm gonna be using two, and the first one is the What's Your Type by the Balm that I didn't get to use last time, so I thought I should give it a try this week. And then my Tarte Light Camera Flashes. Then for lip products, I have two lip liners. The first one is the Urban Decay in the color Ozone. This is what I have underneath my lipstick today and my lip gloss, and it makes them last longer, but it doesn't have any color. So when I want color, I want to use this Jordana Easy Liner retractable pencil in the color Rock and Rose. Now the combination that I have on my lips is something that I've been loving. When I look myself in the little view thing that I have right in front of me, it looks pink or more of a nude. But if I look in the mirror, it actually, I bite my tongue. It actually looks more coral, so I don't know. I think it's just the camera. This is a heavenly combination that I've been loving lately. The first one is the lipstick, and this is the True Dimension by Mary Kay and the Color Me Coral. This doesn't have a lot of pigmentation. It is a really easy to wear formula and color, but to give an extra pop and to make my lips look more full and, I don't know, shiny and plumper, I love that look for the summer. I'm gonna add this one on top. This is a Buxom mini lip gloss in the color Creamsicle that is really pretty. The combination of these two colors is just perfect for this time of the year, and you can pair it with almost any look that you do. I have a very colorful eye look, but I use this coral one, and I just think that, you know, you can use it with any makeup look and it will look really good. Then I have the last three products are the ones that I have in my Finish 10 by October 10. I'm not going to show them every week because it's going to get boring, but I'm going to just say what they are. This is the Revlon Balm Stain in the color Honey, the Wet n Wild lipsticks in 521A, and this is Fuchsia with a blue pearl, and the Tarte Lip Surgeon's Lip Tint in the color Elite. And now I'm going to move on really quickly to eyeshadows. I have two single eyeshadows that I'm going to be adding to whatever palettes I have for this week. The first one is the color Grain by MAC, and this is like a lifesaver. I like color on my lid, but I don't like the same color going into my inner corner, so I do apply it in my inner corner, but then I go with this on top of it, and it creates like a gradient effect that I do like. And then for my brow bone, I'm going to be using Bella Ivory, and this is a satin matte, so it's not 100% matte, but this is what I'm going to be using for my brow bone. Now you're wondering, why do you have two palettes and you still need two single eyeshadows? Well, for my Naturally Pretty palette that I have in my Panda palette project, I'll leave my last update, which was last Saturday, in the description box, and also the playlist if you want to catch up with this project. If you didn't know, I'm trying to finish this palette by the end of the year, but as you can see, I finished Sheer Joy and Love, and Soft Light is not the kind of color I like to add to my brow bone. So I feel like I have a lot of transition colors and crease colors and outer V colors, but I needed something matte, so that's why I added that Bella Ivory one. And for my lids, I want to have fun, so I have something for my outer corner, I have something for my crease, but for my lid, I'm going to be using my Galaxy Chic palette. I use this during the spring and summertime. The rest of the year, I don't use it that much. Maybe I use, you know, the reddish colors up here during the fall time, but this is more of a summer palette to me, so I wanted to add it to this week and have fun. I have a special look, like I mentioned before, for each day, and they're all very colorful for this next week, so this should be really, really fun. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I would invite you to subscribe to my channel so you can keep up with my new videos. This week you're gonna see new videos every day, probably until Saturday, so stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed this weekly makeup basket and just chatting with me and looking into my makeup projects for the week. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.